Softened dwarf, Forn said. It was a jest, and I see I have taken it too far. I would much rather see your superior strength being used beside me against a common foe. Common foe? Fane said. Too bad it seems we have had only uncommon ones of late. Unnatural, you mean? Farsythe asked. Yes, curiously so. The whole affair has seemed off from the start. How's that? Asked Forn. In every way, Fane said, standing and beginning to pace. First of all, we have worked together before. So, Brun said. Well, separately would be one thing, but we have all worked together on the same job, except Sharn, of course. So, Brun repeated. He's saying it's strange because we were all invited to do so again, this time by personal invitation, Farsythe added. We completed the job last time, and we did so good. Somebody must have put in a good word for us, Brun said confidently, as if there was no further room for arguing. Yes, but even more strange is that that job was 10 years ago, to this day. Now how do you know that to be? Brund asked. Fane pointed to his head. By remembering it, he answered. Remembering gets me out of a lot more trouble than forgetting does. Anyway, let me finish. Besides Sharn, all of us were here 10 years ago from this exact day heading into a suspiciously similar situation. I have walked these woods many times over the last 10 years, Farsythe said, shaking his head. I admit it is curious that we were all personally invited on this job, but you heard the job just as we all did, Forn said. We find that spell-slinging adolescent that's out here hiding and make it so he can't ever cast any more spells. And that's why he hired us, Brun said. Ain't no team better at crushing the ambition out of an evil priest, outplaying with powers they don't understand, than us. You do have quite the reputation for out-spell-slinging spell-slingers, Fane, Farsythe said. So, maybe that is all it's about. We all took care of Varen together 10 years ago, and now there's some wannabe out here who thinks he is destined for greatness. Nobody can replace him, that is certain, Farsythe said. Varen's power was greater than any before or since. He left me laying, half dead, Brun said. You had a scratch, Forn said. While you were lying there pretending to sleep, I was fighting for my life. If you were half dead, then I was dead twice over by the time he bested me. Simon is dead, Fane said absently, lost in thought. He had only been half listening. Silence fell thickly upon the group. Farsythe's head bowed. All of the company stared at the ground, struggling to break grief's spell. Brund was the first to speak. Now why did you have to go in dig that up? Sorry, Fane said. I was thinking. Well, I wasn't thinking. He paused for a moment and then added, It is good to remember those we've lost, isn't it? Or else it's kind of like they never were. No one spoke. What happened? Sharn asked. Varin, Brund answered. Who's that? She asked. He was the priest of some corrupt god or other, Brund said. A powerful one, Forn quickly added. He was high priest, Fane said distantly. He was already miles away once more, lost in thought. It was no god that he worshipped, Farsythe added. All the gods are long dead. Varen worshipped something else. They call themselves immortals, but they are no gods. Though this particular immortal is venerated with pride by many in my homeland. Varen was even more than standing high priest. He was called most favored by the immortal sept. Did you kill Varen? Sharn asked Farsythe. No, he said. Who did? All of their eyes turned toward Fane. He did, they said at once. Fane didn't seem to notice the sudden attention. Sharn's jaw opened slightly and her eyes widened. How? She asked. How did he kill him? We don't fully know, Forn answered. He won't tell us how he did it, and none of us saw a thing. Where were you? Sharn asked. Dying, Farsythe said. We failed. We couldn't do it. We tried, but we all were not able to kill him. Only 4 were sent to kill him. Fane wasn't even with us. He just showed up, Forn said. He killed Varen and somehow took all of us to Astarum, east up into the Holy Hills. They have many there who are trained in healing. He didn't even have a scratch on him, Brund added. His name would be known across the plains if he'd have told the truth. He told everyone we did it, and before we were even healed, stories and songs were being made and sung through the streets. Sharn stared intently at Fane, as if seeing him for the first time. Fane was mumbling to himself incoherently,